Yes, so let's get started. Am I audible to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you are.
So yesterday we have installed MySQL, right?
Yes.
So can you all open that? And just confirm if your screen looks something like this. I'm sharing my screen. Just confirm if your screen looks something like this.
Yes, it is.
You know how to come to this page, right?
Yes.
I will come to this page.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's get started. So if you all look at this, the UI of MySQL is quite very simple. Okay. On the left, you will have the database and the list of tables. If you click on schemas, you will not have all the schemas. Here you have administration and schemas. Look at my cursor carefully. Later you can work on your systems. Please have a look on the screen. Okay. So if you see administration and schemas here, you have, when you click on schemas, okay. So now you can just quickly go with checking if you have Sakila and World and Sys.
Yes.
Just check if you have those three. Okay.
Yes, we do have.
Yes. Next. After that, next what we have is on the right, if you see, you have three check boxes, three blue lined boxes. Correct. So
Yes.
now if you just quickly click on the last box, you see this SQL edition section is vanished and it's coming back. This is to adjust that. You actually don't require it. You can remove that. Okay. Then coming to the next one, you have in the center, that is for the output window on the bottom. We actually need that. Okay, whenever you execute a query, if there is any mistake, that is the section where you can see the output. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. So after that, next what we have is the first one, that is for this list. Navigation pane, we call it. We need that as well. Okay.
Yeah.
So ma'am, we see all of them, but where do we have to write the SQL? Do you see SQL symbol here first? File tab. Just below the file tab, you have a plus symbol. Click on it. Then your SQL editor will open where you can start to write your queries. Are these points clear?
Yes.
Any
Yes, sir.
questions? Any questions?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. So now coming to the next thing. I told you the UI, right? So yes. The next one what we have is on the left, you see that the structure of the schemas is something like you have a database. For example, Sakila, you have a database. Just an example. And the database, you have some tables, correct?
Yes.
Then you have list of tables. So inside the table, suppose if I expand, you have columns, indexes. Now if I expand columns, you have some column names, correct?
Yeah.
So now when you want to start a new project, we will first start to create database. Okay. So how to create a database? So always remember the structure of them is like database or schema. Inside that you will have tables. In a table you will have rows and columns. In that you will have the data inserted. Clear?
Yes.
Any questions?
Ma'am,
No questions? Yeah.
yeah, I have a question. I need to understand what is schema first.
Yeah, I'm about to go to that.
Okay,
I'm about to go to that, okay?
so
First, I'm just giving on the UI part how it looks like so that we will go one by one. Okay?
sure, ma'am.
Yes. Now, when I say schemas here, if you see this, so basically MySQL is like a server, correct?
Yes,
So server names, do you think can you go physically pull like you go to the fridge and grab things? Will you go like that and grab things from server?
No.
It is somewhere located. There you will arrange your files inside it, correct? Virtually. Yes or no?
yes,
Yes.
Yes. So similarly, whenever you have this MySQL server, in MySQL server, you have a structure how your data is maintained. Okay. That
Yes.
structure how your data is maintained, if you understand, then you will know how we are going to store our data. Okay.
Yes.
First, let's talk about first one. What do you see? These are called schemas. Do you see the heading?
Yes.
Schemas. So basically, in general, if you go to many databases, the definitions of database and schemas is different. But here in MySQL, it looks same. So what is the difference? Okay. So database is a container which stores data, and there'll be a lot of databases, right?
Yes.
In lot of databases, we have one of the database that is schema. One of the data, like we have a lot of databases and we have data in it, right? The
Mm.
structure of this database is maintained through schema. Got it? Database is something which is storing the data, and its structure, how data can be stored, what data is stored, is maintained by schema. Clear? This is in general. Understood?
Yes.
But in MySQL, but working purpose, I will tell you, both looks the same. Now, when I do our schema creations, you will automatically understand both are almost same. Okay. So now here you see Harsha 2, Harsha 3 in array, 16 array, 17 array, 18. I have a lot of them, right?
Yes.
Now, shall we create a separate database for our batch now? So to
Yes.
create a database, the syntax is very simple. We have create database and you give name for it. So I usually go with, always remember, whenever you're giving a naming for a database or a table or a column, it should represent what data is present inside it. Okay. But I am going with your batch number because I should remember that I'm using this database for your batch. Clear?
Yes.
I'll go with Harsha 4. Got it? I think it's actually 24 or 25. I'll call it Harsha 4. Okay?
Okay.
Now if I execute, see on the bottom, do you see green color tick mark? Create database Harsha 4. We got a green tick mark. That means
Yes.
there is no syntax error and it is successfully executed. Clear?
Yes.
So how did I execute? Control enter. Put your cursor anywhere on this line. Your cursor anywhere on this
Mm.
line and do control enter. Clear?
Yes.
yes,
Why this semicolon? I'll talk about it later. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, on the left, do you see Harsha 4? We have created a database. Do you see it?
No.
No. But to see it, you have to refresh. Do you see refresh option here?
Yes.
Yes.
Just click on refresh. You will see. Now are you able to see Harsha 4?
Yes.
Yes.
The third one, right?
Yes.
Now you see, I will write create schema. Harsha 4 is already there. So I'll give Harsha 4 underscore 1. Okay. Same name if I try to give, it will tell already exists. See now, if I give same name, what is it telling? Cannot create database name Harsha 4, database exists. But what am I asking you to create?
Schema.
So that means is schema and database considered same here.
Yes.
So if I give underscore 1 and execute, now it is successful.
Yes.
Now
Yes.
if I refresh here, you see it comes under the same list.
Yeah.
That means are both treated the same?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Hope I'm clear, guys. How to create a database, you understood now?
Yes.
Yes.
So generally how people address is, now the one we are using is called a schema. Here on these all are called a schema. MySQL workbench and server together, whatever you installed is a database. That's what people generally address. Don't get confused. Okay.
Okay.
Here in database, you're creating some structure like this to store the data. They are schemas. That's what some people address it as. Don't confuse. Don't get confused. Okay.
Yep.
Got it?
Yes.
Any questions? As of now? Okay. So going back, there is another way of creating the schemas. The another way of creating a database is, if you see can you see this database symbol here?
Yes. Yes.
Click on the database symbol. Under this database symbol, you see immediately if I click, did I get some option asking for a name?
Yes.
Right. I can write a name. So I'll write Harsha 4 underscore 2. And on the right corner, do you see apply option? Here, look at my cursor.
Where is it?
On
Yes.
the right corner, do you see apply option?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Click on apply. Immediately, it will write the syntax by itself. Did I write the syntax?
No.
No, it will write the syntax by itself. Then you can again click on apply. Done. Click on finish. Then you can close this which you have opened. Just click on into. Now on the left, you see the new one is created. These are the 3 different ways to create a schemas. Clear?
Yes.
Any questions?
Can you repeat this one?
You want me to repeat?
Yeah, the last step you said.
Okay. First, where did I ask you to click?
The database?
The symbol.
Yeah.
Click on it. What is it
Okay.
asking? It is asking for a name.
Yes.
Give the name. Remember, don't give spaces in between the names. Why? You will understand later. I am telling you with experience. I'll also give you a demo if you give spaces what happens. Okay. Did you write the name, Gaurav?
Yeah.
Do you see apply option on the right corner after writing the name?
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
Click on it. Next steps automatically you will understand.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Okay. Now, how many databases do you see? Okay, you know how to create a database. Always, you also should learn destroying also, right? Not always creating, right?
Yes.
Destroying is also equally important for us, correct?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
So that's why to destroy how to do it, we will learn now. First one, we will learn by writing a query how to do it. Just simple. Drop database. You can either do database or schema. Okay, database is good. Drop database. Which one shall we drop? Shall we drop Harsha 4 underscore 2, the last one created? Here we have created with the formula, right? Right, I mean with clicking options.
Oh.
Okay. If I do drop database Harsha 4, now I can put my cursor anywhere. From the beginning to ending, wherever I want, I can put my cursor. Then do control enter. Now see on the bottom, green tick I got.
Yes.
That means it is successfully executed. On the left, you see that is gone. I have Harsha 4_1. 2 is gone. This is one way by writing a query. Another way is, see, Harsha 4_1 I have. Go there, right click, and you see drop schema. Look at my screen. Do you see drop schema?
Yes.
Click on drop schema and drop now. This will also delete. 2 ways of deleting. Clear?
Yes.
Next option what we have is show database. If you want to see the list of databases. Now on the left, can you guys count and tell me how many databases do we have? And before that, 1 second. Let me just remove this. Or, I mean, long back this has been created. I don't think I need 16 as well. Let me drop it. If I put all the databases I've used for training, this will fill too much. 17 and 18 I need it. 3 and 4 I need. Yes, here we go. Now you see how many databases I have here?
9.
9. So now when I say show databases, it's not database, databases. Okay. Syntax is show databases. If I do control enter. Now tell me what is the list I got? Don't count. You see on the bottom in the output window, do you see 12 rows returned?
Yes.
That means 12 are here. Okay. This is shortcut way to check. Now tell me what are the extra ones you have here? Identify and tell me what are the extra?
Information
Information schema.
Information schema,
MySQL.
MySQL.
Performance schema.
By the names, do you
Personal data.
understand? Personal data, I also have it here. See.
Okay.
So by the names, do you understand what might this information schema, performance schema, and MySQL would have?
Yeah, information about schemas.
All the schema, all the data, whatever is present, all the information is present in this information schema. Got it?
Yes.
Next, complete. How fast your MySQL is working is present here in performance schema. It will always check. MySQL, you have the settings of your database MySQL. Got it? These three are not shown in the list because there are people who might go and click on drop when they're learning new, right? And then newly learning database, they might want to try drop database. And if they see this, they might unfortunately do that, right?
Yes.
This might impact all the installations done on the databases. That's the reason they are hidden. These are called hidden schemas or hidden databases. Okay?
Yes.
Any doubts on that? Understood how to create a database, how to drop a database, and how to see the list of databases and what are the hidden databases?
Yes.
Now guys tell me, to create a database, what is the syntax?
Create database.
Create database name or create schema name, correct?
Schema name. Yes.
Now after the first line, if I remove the semicolon, is it throwing an error?
No.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
You see here.
Okay. Yes.
Syntax error. That into specified syntax error.
Okay.
Now if I execute this, see the query, how is it reading it as? On the bottom you see how is it reading? What is it reading as? Create database Harsha 4, create schema Harsha 4.1 together as one query, right?
Yes.
Yes. So if I put a semicolon that specifies this is the end of this query. Even though you write query in 5 lines, if you put a semicolon after 5 lines, the first 5 lines are considered as one query. So semicolon indicates that that is the end of that particular query. Got it?
Yes.
This helps when you write
Excuse
multiple
me.
lines, right? True?
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, is it possible to increase the font size in this?
Font size of?
Actually, it's very small. The size is very small to read it. So, is
No,
it
no, I'm
possible to
asking
increase?
you want me to increase the font size of which one? Output
Uh,
window or any particular window or
Yes, output window,
Yes,
especially
output
the error
window.
and all, we
Yeah.
are unable to see.
actually
Yeah, we are
output
unable to see.
output window and remaining sizes cannot be increased. I can increase this one.
Oh, okay.
Got it? Remaining, I
Okay.
don't have the feature. This I can
Oh,
do.
okay.
Okay?
So, in general, can we increase the size or it's the standard
I
size
have to
in
increase
my...
the resolution of my laptop.
Oh, okay.
If I have
Okay.
increased the resolution of my laptop, I cannot take your chat box questions. I cannot look at who is talking, all that I cannot do. I need a larger screen, so I put this resolution less.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
If you guys are not understanding anything, like I read out now, what query was executed, I read it out, right? I'll do that.
Yeah. But I have a question, ma'am. In general, can we increase the font size while we are working on MySQL?
That's what I'm telling you. The font size which you're seeing in front of you is customized. Yes, you can do it. I reduce
Okay.
my screen resolution. And
Oh,
in
okay.
the center, do you see? I can increase.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Clear?
Yeah, okay.
So, can I leave you guys for 5 minutes? Will you start executing these and see? Because you need hands-on and you should first understand how database is working, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Sure.
I'll leave for 5 minutes. Just do whatever I taught until now. Okay?
Yes.
Just quickly start. If you have completed, just leave a message in the stat box telling done. Or you can also talk and say, yes, I've completed. Okay? Done. Do you guys also try that clicking options?
Yes, we did.
Yes, did you try by clicking those also?
Yes, I did.
Yes. Okay. So now shall we go with the next one?
Yes, please.
Yes. So before going to the next topic, I want to give you small hints on how to, when you're writing a query, what all things you can do. For example, you're writing a query for 100 lines. Because you are writing it, you know why you're writing it, correct? But in our office, generally when we write queries, there'll be another person who will come and visit our query sometimes, right?
Yes.
So how does he know what logic you have applied? So don't you think we have to write some explanations there? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
So for example,
Some notes,
this is, sorry,
some notes kind of stuff, right? For
correct,
somebody else.
something like notes. So if I write this is comment, is it taking as a query or a text?
Query.
Taking as a query, right? So this is
Query.
not, this should not happen, right?
Yes.
If it should not happen, if you have a one line explanation, then you have to write double hyphen space. See, now it is a comment notes kind of. Got it? If it is a single line, we call it single line comment. Now, if you do enter and start writing in the next line, again it is taken as a query.
Yes.
Got it? You can write single line comment either with double hyphen space or you can give hashtag and write, see, this is comment. Got it?
Yeah.
Same thing if you want to write multiple lines, then you have to give forward slash star. Then you can write this is comment where which can explain the, you see that how many other lines I take, it is still taking as comment, right?
Yes.
So how to end this? You have to put star / to end this. Clear?
Yep.
So this is comment which can explain the query. Got it?
Yes.
Any questions?
No.
No questions, no doubts?
No, pretty much clear.
Yes. So this is single line comment and multiple line comment. And always remember, I'll give you some rules. Okay. So I'll write some rules here. Always remember those rules. First rule, whenever these rules are for either table names or column names or database names. Sometimes when I'm talking, I might write spelling mistake. Please ignore or just correct me, okay? So whenever you're going with table names, column names, or database names, please follow these rules. So better, even though you use uppercase or you use lowercase, it will anyways take lowercase. So it's better if you avoid uppercase, right?
Yes.
Okay. Second one, after avoiding uppercase, the another one what you can do is do not include number in the beginning of the name. Clear?
Yes.
Always numbers can be after the text. Do not begin with numbers. Next. Do not give space between the names. Clear? It's not do not. I can tell you avoid. Avoid giving spaces. Clear?
Yep.
Next. Next one is do not use special characters other than underscore. You know what is underscore, right? This one.
Yep.
Clear? Please remember these 4 rules. Okay? So that you will be very clear on what circumstances, what. So most of the errors comes with these. So if you avoid these, no, things will go smooth. Okay?
Yes.
Got it, guys? Now I should also say you how to save the SQL file. So if you do Control S, it works. Or do you see here file symbol? Floppy symbol. Correct. Either you can click on this or you can do Control S. It will ask you to save a file. Do you see that? I'm getting an option here. So what I'll do is I'll write it as I'll actually create a folder. So wherever you want to save your files, you can do that. I want to save it here in this. Go to that location, give a name. I'll write it as SQL class notes underscore Harsha 4. Okay. Now if I click on save, this will save as .sql file. If you go to that location and go here. So I have 3. Let me go one step backward. Harsha 4. Do you see .sql file?
Yes.
Clear? So if you save it, next day when you're opening MySQL, if you don't find that file, you can get the file from that location. So how to get that file? Go to File. First open MySQL, then go to File. You see Open SQL Script? Click on Open SQL Script and select from the location. Just click on Open. That's all. Is it making sense?
Yes.
Understood how to save the file? How to open the saved file? How to create database, how to create schema, what the type of comments and what rules to be followed while writing column names, table names and database names. Am I clear, guys?
Yes.
Very much clear.
Sorry?
Very much clear.
Okay, fine. So tomorrow, because this is the first class, I know there are people who are very new to the systems. I'm not gonna rush up so much. Okay, don't worry. Tomorrow we will discuss about the table commands. Table commands. Okay, how to create a table and how to insert the data into a table. And while creating a table, how to say which column should contain what data. All that we'll be learning tomorrow. Clear?
Yes.
So with this, we will stop. If you have any questions, please shoot out your questions. I'm ready to answer. If you're very new and took a lot of time, please note down. This need not be noted down basically because this notes will be shared with you. This SQL file, everyday updated file will be shared with you through the classroom link. And the new classroom link will be created, I think in next 1 or 2 days. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. If you have any questions, please shoot out. If not, you can feel free to leave. That's all for today. Let's not rush up so much. Let's go slow and study wins the race. Okay? But anyways, day by day, the number of queries you're learning will increase. The complexity will increase day by day. You should not put anything for pending. Clear?
Okay.
Sure.
So shall we wind up for today or any questions?
Devi, actually, in the beginning of the class, you said you have the Sequila database, right?
Sakila, correct. Huh?
So I can't find that in my database. Actually, I was
Yesterday, if you remember, did you install along with us?
no, actually, it was previously installed in my laptop. I was doing some work in SQL.
If it is already previously installed, first thing I can't help you. And second thing is during the installation, when we got a step, I asked you guys to check box. That is the place where we can actually get this. And it's not compulsory, that's okay, leave it.
So, actually,
We will
what?
ignore. Anyways, I'll give you another simultaneous data. We will import into our database and work on that huge data, not on Sakila simple database. So no worries.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay?
Yeah.
1 or 2 queries by chance if I'm doing using Sakila, you can just look at it and try to understand, but you might not be executing, others will execute. Okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. If no questions, you can feel free to leave, guys. Okay then. I don't see any questions, but I still see people waiting. Any questions?
They will share my screen once,
Uh-huh.
but could you
Sure.
let me know what that SQL editions is something that I could see how I can remove that?
You have a 3 box on the right corner. Blue
Yes,
lines. The one which is
yes.
having a straight line on the right side. So it will be the third one. Click on the third one.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Gone.
Gone.
You need not share your screen. I know why do you get what errors. I can guess. Next. Any other questions? Most of the errors you guys get because most of the people who was in the beginning forget to put a semicolon. Hello. If no questions, shall we wind up, guys?
Yes, we shall.
Yes. Thank you. Have a good night. Good sleep. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.